KCBS KCAL News, Los Angeles.
And taking a live look at downtown Los Angeles, where the rain is a little lighter right now, but just wait because we've got much more rain on the way. But happy Thursday morning. And also, welcome to KCAL News on CBS 2 at 11. This is our brand new home. We're also still streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Chris Holmstrom. All right, so following the breaking news, of course, it's rain and how it's impacting roadways. It's slow going in a lot of areas. There's still standing water and some flooding. So, of course, you're going to want to drive a little slower to stay safe and avoid the spinouts. We do know Caltrans is telling all drivers to check your windshield wipers and make sure you have a charger for your phone in case of emergencies. We're also seeing damage from trees around the Southland this morning. The heavy moisture is downing trees. This is in Burbank, the Burbank area. This tree fell around 11 p.m. last night. It was a 40-foot tree. This one right here, tree down in West Hollywood. Now, there were no power outages because of that, but definitely a damaged car on that street. There are also concerns for coastal flooding. Here's a look at Seal Beach. Right now, there is a high surf advisory in place, but so far, no major problems, so that's good to see. Minor flooding like we see right here, but definitely pooling of water, but no real flooding that is causing issues in that area. But, you know, the much-needed rain, it is creating dangerous conditions, and we're following it all with live team coverage this morning. Michelle Gili live in Long Beach, Cara Finstrom in Duarte. And first, we start with Evelyn Taft, who has our first next weather forecast. Evelyn, good morning. You have been busy.
Oh, it has been a busy and exciting morning here. That is for sure, Chris. As we get a look outside right now, gray skies across Southern California and just waiting to see a little more rain. You'll see the pier a little slick this morning. And as we get a look at satellite radar, well, we're looking at some heavy cells still coming in over Anaheim. This was that big cell that sat over the Ventura County mountains, the Santa Clarita Valley. Well, it's continuing to push southward right now, and we're bracing for that next batch of rain coming through a little later this afternoon. We could even see thunderstorms as well. As we get a look at Wrightwood, we could expect to see 1 to 2 feet of snow. We've been looking at snow levels dropping to 5,500 feet. Snow along the 15 right there. And as we take a closer look at what's happening in Placentia, take a look. Alta Vista Drive, looking at some heavier rain along the 57 and North Placentia Avenue, looking at steady downpours there. And as we get a look right here, I'm going to step off and show you the big picture from Chino Hills all the way to Brea, looking at very heavy rain and Pomona as well. We've got Michelle out in Long Beach. Let's take a look at what's happening out there. Looking a little dry though.
Well, Evelyn, this is not what we want to see on our freeways. I'm going to step aside so I can show you this live picture. A connector road under a few feet of water. We're at the eastbound 91 transition road for the northbound 710. It is closed and has been for several hours now. The backup to get off the freeway at Artesia Boulevard is long. Listen now to what drivers have to say about the waits they have experienced this morning.
It's pretty packed all the way down, you know. Been stuck here for about like 30 minutes already. Yeah.
Oh, it's hard. It's hard. I had 30, 35, 45 minutes driving.
So how far?
Yeah, only maybe 5 miles.
Really bad. I'm coming from Orange, and it's very bad. Everybody be careful, stay off the roads. It's getting worse.
What is the deal with all this traffic? They're saying it's flooded on the 91. Terrible.
How bad is it for you?
Well, they said an hour and 27-minute delay just to get to the 91.
How far is that?
Probably about 3/4 of a mile.
First, we've got driving in the rain and now being held up in a situation like this. You're looking at the connector road. You can see the big pool of water there. We talked to some crews who were here a short time ago, and what they tell us is that the pump here failed. So what they did was brought in a new pump and are directing that water into a new drain. But we haven't really seen much of the water go down in the time that we've been standing here. So again, drivers who are on the northbound 710 who are trying to get to the eastbound 91, they've got to figure out another way to do it. The good news is the westbound connector to the 91, which was also closed an hour or so ago, has reopened. That's the latest live in Long Beach. I'm Michelle Geely. Chris, back to you.
Yeah, what a mess. It's closures like that impact so many people. Great work this morning, Michelle. All right, so let's talk about flooding in burn areas. That is a concern as well. Duarte is one of the communities bracing for possible debris flow, but fortunately, things are looking good so far. KCAL 9's Cara Fincham, she's also live. She's been live out there all morning. Cara, what does it look like right now?
Looks good right now. The rain has let up, and the last word from public officials here is that there have been no significant flows so far. Take a look up the hilltop there, because that is what they will be keeping their eye on. They're concerned that there could be some fragile earth up there that could give way, could be just too saturated, and that's why just below here you see all of these K-rails lining this area. They were recently reinstalled to help direct any flow away from about 25 homes here along Mill Canyon Road, where that muddy rush would likely head. So this area, it will remain under a yellow alert until tomorrow morning at 6. Yesterday, community volunteers went door to door here warning families about this. Local leaders did say not expecting a major mud flow, but they still are concerned that there could be some minor flows that
or any
come down.
objects such as a vehicle or trash cans becoming torpedoes going down in the storm.
The last time the mud came down, it went down through here.
All right, so also hearing from those local public officials that they are meeting this afternoon with emergency response officials from various agencies throughout our county. They will be coordinating, taking a closer look at the impacts of these storms and then figuring out what's next. But again, as of right now, that yellow alert will remain in place through 6 tomorrow morning. Back to you.
All right, Cara, thank you so much, and great job this morning as well. All right, still ahead, no Speaker of the House. How California Congressman Kevin McCarthy is trying to sway the Republicans who are voting against him. Plus, we've got an amazing update on Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin, the latest on his condition. Also, all that rain, well, it brings beautiful snow in the mountains. A look at how much we can expect and how it will affect the drought. We'll be right back. All right, we are taking a live look right now at the nation's capital, the House. Actually, no, this is not the nation's capital. I apologize. This is the Hollywood Hills. Feels the nation's capital look a little bit different and definitely foggy out there. Some rain in the forecast. We had a lot of rain this morning, and as Evelyn Taft told us, we listened to her, there's more rain coming. So stay tuned for that. Okay, taking a live look right now at the nation's capital. That looks more like it. The House still has no speaker, and Bakersfield Congressman Kevin McCarthy is still battling to get the job. Well, this morning he lost his 7th round of voting. 200 Republicans are supporting his bid, but 20 others are still holding out. So this is what he needs. He needs 15 of the votes to succeed. McCarthy has been working behind the scenes to get the votes that he needs. He's offering committee assignments and changing rules to sway GOP members. Nothing else can happen in the House until a speaker is elected, including swearing in new members of Congress. Well, a rare scene at the Vatican as they remembered a pope who died. Take a look. Pope Francis oversaw the funeral for the late Pope Benedict, attended by about 50,000 of the faithful at the Vatican. During a 7-minute homily, he prayed for God to welcome Benedict home. When he stepped down in 2013, Benedict was the first pope in 600 years to retire. At the end of the funeral, Pope Francis blessed the casket before it was carried into St. Peter's Basilica and buried in the same spot where Pope John Paul II was before he was made a saint. Well, we got some promising news this morning. Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin is improving. His agent says that he's holding hands with family. Now, the Bills released a statement saying that he has shown remarkable improvement over the last 24 hours. Hamlin went into cardiac arrest on the field in Cincinnati on Monday night. Still ahead, Evelyn has more on the storms that are coming our way. She'll give you those updates when we come back. All right, so the rain has been coming down hard in the Inland Empire, making for dangerous driving through the Cajon Pass. KCO9's KCAL's Rick Montanez continues our live team coverage. And Rick, how are things looking right now? You've been in that car staying dry, but you've also been on the freeways. How's it looking?
Yeah, we've been out of the car too, to be fair, so we've gotten a little wet out here as well. But check it out. Here is the drive for you right now. Very wet conditions here on the 15. We are headed southbound at the moment, so you can see it is still coming down pretty hard. Traffic is moderate and visibility, I would say, is low because of the clouds and fog and the rain and everything mixed in. And we'll show you some video from what it was like, so you could see the conditions from this morning earlier to now look pretty similar. We were behind CHP. He allowed us to follow him as he was doing a traffic break to help clear a crash off the freeway. They were doing that non-stop this morning, back-to-back responses. And we talked with a couple of drivers, some who said they were taking road trips starting early this morning. They decided to just pull over because it was too crazy on the roads. And one guy who says he simply lost control.
Not too bad leaving San Diego, but through here it's been rainy, quite rainy.
We just started spinning, yeah. Pretty much the road is too slippery. We lost control of it, and we ended up in the side of the freeway. And I did my best to try to control it, but it didn't help out.
So looking at these conditions, live look here on the 15 in the Cajon Pass, you can understand why Caltrans has signs up that say basically don't travel unless you have to and put it off until tonight, because these are the conditions. This is what it's been like all morning long. Honestly, looking very much the same since the sun came up. You can see a little bit of the water in the roads, but tough driving conditions, lots of spin outs, lots of solo vehicle crashes, and of course, lots of people taking it very slow. CHP even warning people to drive about 10 miles under the posted speed limit, and of course, adjust that for conditions. Reporting live from the Cajon Pass, Rick Montanez, KCAL News.
And Mark, I apologize, Rick, for saying that you've been in the car, because you've been out in the rain too. So you did a great job as well. Keep it up. Stay safe out there on the roads. Okay, so rain down on the IE while much of the Southland is getting slammed with the rain. The San Bernardino Mountains, we're getting snow. Yeah, also some fog and high winds as well. This is along Highway 18 to Big Bear. Conditions are especially dangerous because of heavy fog. So if you have to drive in this area, Caltrans is warning you, be extra careful in that area. All right, let's go up north a little bit more. Here's a look from the Sierra. Gorgeous, right? Yeah, this is the Palisades Ski Resort in Lake Tahoe. You can see that area, it was pounded with snow. An amazing sight for sure, and also some good news when it comes to the drought, because we really need that snowpack to get bigger. All the rain, it is bringing that much needed snow. Let's go to meteorologist Evelyn Taft. She is tracking our weather right now. And Evelyn, it's a little calm here in the LA County area, but like you said, we're going to get hit again with another powerful one.
Absolutely. We're looking at another line of storms coming in. We're going to show you that, Chris, coming up in your Futurecast in just a moment. I do want to get a look at satellite radar right now, and you will see some heavier spots coming in through the San Bernardino County mountains up into the high desert. And yes, snow still with us in the higher elevations at 5,500 feet and above now. So the snow levels have dropped off a little bit. And as we mentioned, we do have snow at resort level, expecting 1 to 2 feet of snow. Could get 8 to 10 inches of rain, isolated amounts, 2 to 4 inches generally speaking. And we're already between 1 and 3. We'll have those rainfall totals for you in just a moment. But I do want to show you, we're looking at steady showers through Claremont right now. Take a look, East Arrow Highway, Mills Avenue, San Bernardino Avenue. We're looking at, again, steady showers, dark green, meaning some heavier rain. Light showers through Laverne. It was a little heavier just earlier, but you will see this line of storms really continuing to move to the south and to the east of us. Rancho Cucamonga getting hit with some heavier rain as you make your way along the 210 and you cross over at the 15. That's where we're looking at showers this morning. And as we get a look at your winter storm warning, well, it's still in effect through 10 o'clock tonight. Remember, 1 to 2 feet of snow above 5,500 feet potentially. And we're still looking at a flood watch in effect through the afternoon as well. Now, take a look at satellite and radar tracker. We're getting a little bit of calm, just a little bit, before the next line of storms. Now, this line very defined. You'll see by 1:30 this afternoon, we're going to see some heavier rain moving through Ventura County there into Point Port Hueneme. And then as we carry on through the 4:30 hour, you will see, yes, some heavier rain in store through the afternoon. Now, by 7:30 tonight, things are going to let up a little bit with the exception of the Coachella Valley. We're going to see some heavier cells move through there. And then later tonight, much drier as we head into tomorrow. In fact, we are getting a break tomorrow before we start to see yet another chance of rain late Sunday into Monday and Tuesday. We could see those showers, but for now, still tracking more rain as we move through the day. For the valleys, sunshine tomorrow. Yep, popping out of those clouds and then increasing cloud cover ahead of a chance of rain Monday and Tuesday. Now for the IE, you're also going to see rain in the forecast today, drier tomorrow, Saturday, even through the weekend. A beautiful weekend for us. And then more showers en route by Monday and Tuesday. And for the beaches, 60s expected for the next 7 days with morning showers, cloudy conditions, and showers and rain heading our way by Tuesday, partly cloudy by Wednesday. And for the high deserts, you'll see 50s for the rest of the week. But more importantly, sunshine tomorrow, then more rain again by Monday and Tuesday of next week. Chris, back to you.
Well, how about that? Thank you so much. All right, so it is time for today's CBS Deals. Gail Bass shares an item that can help you look your best.
Hey, I like self-care like the next person, but sometimes life gets in the way and I just don't have the time. And with inflation the way it is, who has the time and money to pay for spa treatments that take forever and hurt your wallet? Well, I've searched far and wide for an anti-aging product that I can use at home that will give me real results. And I finally found it. These are the Wrinkles Schminkles micro needling patches. This brand, completely backed by science. You can actually feel these patches working on your skin. They infuse collagen, caffeine, hyaluronic acid, and peptides, and the proof is in the numbers. Check this. 96% of people saw a decrease in eye wrinkles and 92% saw a decrease in laugh lines. They're simple to use. Peel off the cover, apply them to your eyes and mouth area, then let them sit. Your skin will look and feel tighter, brighter, and plumper. Use them while watching TV, working online. Heck, even my boyfriend has. Right now, we're offering 25% off on the Wrinkles Schminkles micro needling patches. Head to cbsdeals.com.
And coming up, a new concept from BMW. We'll show you a new feature being showcased in Las Vegas. We'll be right back. All right, can you not decide on the color of your new car? Yeah, it's tough, but BMW has a solution. Okay, check out its new concept car. It's called the D, so that's short for Digital Emotional Experience. What it does is it changes colors all the way down to the wheels. The feature, it won't go into production until 2025, but it's being showcased at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. That's this week. All right, so we continue tracking that storm across Southern California. Evelyn Taft has been talking a little bit about the storm that's expected to hit our area later this afternoon. That one, too, is expected to have a lot of rain from Ventura to LA counties all the way to Riverside and San Bernardino. And we want to tell you, thank you for watching KCAL News at 11 a.m. Our next newscast, KCAL News at noon. We're also always on at cbsla.com. Have a great day, everyone. We leave you with this live look of LAX. We'll see you tomorrow.
Alex Piston, next weather, weekdays, KCAL News Mornings.